Can a river save a city from flooding? In the UK, flooding is on the rise, along with polluted waterways, biodiversity loss, and increasing risk to public health. Millions of people are being affected across rural areas and in UK cities. Time is running out, and we have to take action. In one London borough, we are seeing how this can be done, with communities coming together with the help of the council and making tangible change.
We started working with Thames 21 about 10 years ago. A lot of Enfield's urban rivers were in a really poor state. Thames 21 were interested in helping us to look at opportunities to restore those rivers. That led to an initial kind of delivery of about 3 or 4 wetlands projects around Enfield, which were so successful in terms of what they achieve, in terms of reducing the impact of urban pollution, but also really positively received by the public. So empowering local people is incredibly important because they're like our eyes and ears on these sites. They see these problems first, and if they know what's causing the problem or what the solution might be, they can contact us, so they can contact Thames 21. This particular project actually protects around 400 local properties from flooding. If it did happen, it would have a huge impact on this community, affecting probably well over 1,000 people.
These Londoners are showing that cities and nature do not have to be at odds with each other, but most importantly are working together to tackle the effects of climate change.
We see these really dramatic increases in water quality because of the wetland. So the water flows very slowly through these really complex vegetated environments, and that removes huge amounts of pollution.
And it's not just the urban areas that are getting attention. There are projects happening across the borough, and they are all connected.
So the woodland and the ponds that we're creating here in the more rural parts of the borough have a direct impact on the urban parts of the borough. So when we get a big rainfall event, it's less likely to flood down in places like Edmonton in the more urban parts of the borough.
As wildlife starts to thrive in these environments, people are too, stepping up as tree planters, vegetation managers, river cleaners, and citizen scientists. This community of protectors and advocates are at the core of this work.
So I live literally opposite the wetlands, and when I first came to the area, this was a field, there was nothing here, and it's evolved into what it is, and my kids use it on a weekly, if not daily basis, and it just lets kids be kids.
With new ponds, wetlands, roadside planting to reduce pollution, and over 130,000 trees planted in 80 hectares of new woodlands, the land is being transformed.
It's quite hard for kids to link the wider climate change issue to what is in their everyday life. They can't relate to the Amazon rainforest, whereas they can relate to coming here, making a difference here, which I try to explain is going to feed into that wider problem.
As we all look for solutions to the global challenges we face in the threat of climate change, Thames 21 and Enfield Council are showing us on a local level what can and must be done.